Welcome back to another episode of Offerwall. This is Offerwall episode 3, Train Station 2. This one doesn't offer a lot. It offers about 1,000 visore, maybe a little bit over 1,000 visore. We're gonna see in a moment once I log into War of Divisions. But the goal of this one is to get to level 20. It's this one. I think the game in and of itself is uh nice. It's got decent graphics and it runs pretty smoothly. Uh, and you'll be surprised at how choppy a lot of the city builder games are. Um, this isn't a city. Well, it's kind of a city builder game, but it's a different type of city builder game. Uh, this one you have to get trains and buy dispatchers, and basically, you're an errand boy and you're just collecting things, making things, and then shipping them out. Um, the thing with this game is it took me about 2 days to do, kind of on and off. But the problem with this game is it's a lot more annoying than the city builder games are. Because, for example, a city builder game, I can, let's say, make something like the barracks. Barracks upgrade takes 5 hours, come back in 5 hours. Okay. But the problem with this game is there's a lot more micromanaging, and I need to hop back in the game a lot more because all of the train deliveries sometimes takes about an hour, and the worst part is sometimes they don't completely deliver. For example, this one that needs 250 coal or whatever it is, um, I can only deliver based on my train capacity, which is roughly 20, let's say 20, somewhere between 20 to 30. Um, and I can only deliver once per hour. So that means that quest in and of itself could take up to 10 hours. And the worst part about taking up to 10 hours is I gotta log on every hour to click on the game and have them send the materials. So that's a huge pain. Um, this is a bit lower on the recommendation list. I would not recommend you go for this one unless you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. This is one of those games that you can play while playing a city builder game. So like I said in my offerwall video that what you can do is you can have a city builder, maybe even two or three city builders at the same time, and then all of them are upgrading in the background, or those are all upgrading their buildings, and then you can turn them off and wait however many hours, and while you're waiting, you can mess around with this. This is all assuming you're farming in War of Divisions on blue stacks or something. Um, but yeah, that's how I play Offerwall. I my strategy to Offerwall is I grab everything that looks doable without a huge pain, and then I farm on blue stacks on War of Divisions, and then I do all these idle games. I do all the idle games first, and I do an active one. That sounds intense and hardcore. I'm not gonna lie. However, it does give me a ton of exposure to a lot of the current app market. And you'll be surprised. A lot of these city builder games, they're pretty much reskins of each other. So you get a lot of transitional skills. Like, hey, I need to build extra stuff even when I have a builder idle, because I'll eventually need to build it. So give myself a head start. Uh, at any rate, this game is kind of uh tedious, I would say. You have to keep sending your trains. For example, you got to send your train here to get 30 coal, and then once you get the 30 coal, you go to your station and you make stuff. This is more of a farmland game than it is a city builder game. So those of you that are interested in farmland games, this might be one you can consider. Uh, but other than that, I would think this is kind of lower on the more bottom of the barrel because it's got the rewards aren't and the reward isn't incredible. I think it's I'll show you in a moment. It's about 1,000 or so. But it's good for getting those like extra shards that you need to buy in the Whimsy. 1,000 shards is basically you can buy everything in the Whimsy for like 3 different things because they come out in packs of 3. That being said, though, I did enjoy the game, but I enjoyed it in one of those like I'm bored and I got nothing to do, and tapping the button, although kind of silly, can take a lot of time, can kill a lot of time situations. Not one of those like I'm actively engaged doing this. This is more of a I'm bored and I'm clicking these buttons, but I can't stop myself from clicking these buttons situations. Um, Overall, I think Train Station 2 is a charming little game, but it's not it's not gonna be your bread and butter. This is just gonna be one of those like active games that you play on your off time, and even then, it's like semi-active because some of these resource gatherings can take like 20 minutes. Some of them can take like 30 seconds. So it's like, what am I gonna do in the meantime in between? And also, this game bottlenecks like hell. You open with like 2 train. You open with 1 train, 1 dispatcher, and then you gotta buy dispatchers as you level up. And you can rent out a dispatcher for an hour. But if you don't have enough dispatchers, even if you have like 50 trains, they're not gonna get anything done. But looking at how big this game is pretty incredible. I only need to be level 20 to get the offer, but this has 600 levels. I already can't take it after about 20. Overall, it took me 1.5 day, maybe 1 day to finish this. To get to level 20, which is not that bad. RNG wise, this game, the good thing about this game is it's kind of RNG proof. Because you can upgrade your you get common trains, and you see a lot of my common trains are upgraded because like the rare and epic and legendary trains can't level up that fast. So common trains are my bread and butter here. Which is unlike a lot of other games. However, this lends into another mechanic of this game. Some you notice how like there's a symbol on the corner of every train on the left. Apparently, some quests can only be completed with certain trains. So if the quest requires has an unupgraded train attached to it, I'm pretty screwed. Some of them require it to be an epic train. Some of it require the train to be oil or steam or whatever it is, and this is real crazy. It's like a very unnecessary bottleneck. But it's like, I'm a train delivering your goods. Why the hell do you care whether or not it's steam or oil? This is crazy. Or coal. But anyways, yeah, Train Station 2, not a high recommendation. It's a medium recommendation. I rather play this than Coin Master, for example, or Game of Thrones City Builder. If you're not into gambling, I would play this over gambling. Definitely better than slot machines. It's more active and engaging. This seems to be one of those things that like you can have your kids play. But then again, I don't particularly know if anyone that plays War of Divisions has kids. We do live in a funny generation where like the games that we played as a kid are still popular these days. And my dream someday is to play Pokemon with my son or daughter. It'll be very interesting. I would love to. I would love for that moment as a parent when your kids come up to you and it's like, "Hey, did you ever? Hey, have you ever heard of Pokemon?" And then you show them like your 20-year-old Pokemon cards from back in the day. I think those would be good moments. All right, thank you guys all for watching this video. If you guys have any questions about the offer wall, or if you have any game on the offer wall you would like me to do a review on, let me know. Uh, Apparently there's a lot of discrepancy between the regions and what games you can get. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. The offer walls, the offer wall in and of itself isn't even the main part of the game. It's kind of like a fringe. It's like a fringe thing on the side, and I'm surprised I can even make a series out of it. But uh, if it's a game that you have and that I have played before, I'll give you a review. Um, or not even really a review, more of like a, hey, this thing took me 2 days. I thought it was hard, medium, easy. Takes a lot of attention or not. And I'll let you know if I've played it. If not, I would say, and then I'll tell you whether or not to avoid it. Uh, Apparently, it's been brought to my attention that different regions get different offers, and I'm not sure if like the offers are for like the same level of commitment to the game. For example, that Plague of Z, some people are telling me that like their Plague of Z only offers 500 visure, and I guess my question is, does it still require you to get to level 21? Because that's a hell of a grind. I think even level 16 is a hell of a grind for 500 visure. Most city builder games, to get you up to to get you up to like about 1,000, they generally pay the best city builder games. So they'll pay around like 980 to get you to around like roughly level 10 or 11. I think that would be a decent cost. That would be a decent reward for the effort. Um, but yeah, let me know if you guys got any offer wall games you're interested in me having a review on. All right, thank you guys all for watching.